रिस्पेक्ट का जो है, मतलब आई डोंट थिंक एनीवन वुड इंटरफियर अगर सबको स्पेस मिल जाए, यू नो,
जी
लाइक शी इज गिवन हर स्टेटस के, आप बहू हैं घर की और जो आपका,
जी
और मदर इन लॉ का जो काम है वो अपना काम करे, तो मुझे नहीं लगता कि कोई कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होएगा, क्योंकि हर रिश्ते की मर्यादा होती है,
होती है।
एक लिमिट होती है
जी जी
कि
जी
आपने ऐसे बिहेव करना है, ये एक्सेप्टेड है बाय सोसाइटी नॉर्म, तो उसमें एज ए ह्यूमन बीइंग मुझे लगता है कि आप 2 मिनट के लिए एक बंदे से रिलेशनशिप को छोड़ के एज ए ह्यूमन बीइंग देखें, तो देन मेरे को लगता है कहीं कॉन्फ्लिक्ट हो ही नहीं,
ग्रेट।
बिकॉज यू वांट टू हेल्प अनदर, आपके ह्यूमन बीइंग को हेल्प कर रहे हैं।
जी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आई वुड लाइक टू ब्रिंग आउट सिरिल भाई आपके लिए कि रिलेशनशिप बिगड़ गई फॉर एग्जांपल, चाहे मोस्टली बहू हो या सास हो, मोस्टली अगर बहू की रिलेशन मतलब बिगड़ती है तो ऑब्वियसली एंड गॉड फॉरबिड द मैरिज ब्रेक्स अप द सन एंड द बहू। सो अगर बहू की मिस्टेक होती है एंड इफ शी गोज एंड गेट्स रीमैरिड फॉर एग्जांपल, बट सिंस इट्स इन अ नेचर टू रियली क्रिएट trouble and ruckus, so other marriage maybe same thing is going to happen with the husband's family, or she may be a better person because she went through that trauma when she was the bahu, you know what I'm saying? So divorce hone ke
Yeah,
baad jayegi aur ek marriage karke, तो same thing she'll create the other house also, or what is your thought on that?
I think a person learns from experience,
जी जी
from her last experience. If she was the cause of it,
जी
she to have a family, she look at other families, her own friends, उसी उम्र के, वो सब अच्छी तरह से उन्होंने कैसे अपना फैमिली संभाल रखा है
जी
and all that. So
हाँ
she learn, all right, I've been given another chance.
जी
Maybe I should learn. और वो जैसे कर रही हैं उनके साथ मैं भी करूँ वैसे ही.
जी
So sort of to have a happy family life.
हाँ हाँ हाँ
तो ये चांस जो है ये हमारे ह्यूमन नेचर में है.
जी
ह्यूमन नेचर में ऐसी चीज है कि हम एक्सपीरियंस से सीखते हैं.
जी
या तो मेरे ख्याल से तो वो शील डू मच बेटर.
okay Nina, your thought on that, what just Cyril bhai said, Nina, go ahead Nina.
Yes, and I agree about that, but at the same time मुझे लगता है कि उनको अपने नेचर, जैसे कहते हैं ना, अपने ऊपर डेवलप, यू नो, जैसे सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन,
जी
यू
जी
हैव टू, व्हाई इट्स हैपनिंग विद मी,
हाँ
एज ही सेड, क्या फ्रेंड्स देखते हैं वो, एटलीस्ट दैट्स हाउ आई लर्न। अगर मेरे साथ कुछ हो रहा है तो मैं ये सोचती हूँ कि ये मेरे साथ क्यों हो रहा है,
जी
तो मैं अपने आप को करेक्ट करना चाहूँ या उस सिचुएशन में कैसे डील करूँ।
जी
तो आई थिंक अपने ऊपर यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन योरसेल्फ काइंड ऑफ, कि
करेक्ट
मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है। तो उसमें ऑफ कोर्स योर एक्सपीरियंस हेल्प्स यू, एंड it's like a personal development also.
जी right
Yeah,
the
yeah.
make able to, how much influence does friends have in another person's marriage? Okay, people count mostly on their friends for advice. This that also depends upon what kind of advice the friends give in this situation when husband and wife has got a problem relationship mein. So the friend who gives you, that's also a relationship with friendship also, all right? So depending upon what kind of advice the friend gives to this friend, can that also have impact on the marriage of the friend?
Yes, I can give you my own example.
जी
हमारे ऑफिस में
जी
there were girls before I, you know, right after I got engaged, they were insisting, why don't you write to him, write about this, that you're not going to do this, you're not going to do that.
जी
I said, no, I can't do that because, you know, our families are involved, and I just cannot write a letter to him
जी
that I'm not going to give dowry. I said, they didn't even ask for it. How can I say? So because they were, you know, like women empowerment, they
जी
were telling me to
हम्म
do that. And
हम्म
I said, no, 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 I cannot do. I mean, when the time comes, we'll talk about it. So as you said, sometimes अगर आप इतने confident अपने बारे में नहीं है,
जी
and friends tell you, you can do that. You know, आप उनकी बात सुन के कोई भी action ले सकते हैं.
reaction, unless it's a very compromising, otherwise if he tries to say where a friend is more important, मतलब he gives you negative advice, then that's going to create more problem instead of helping, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay
So उसमें खुद maturity level अपना बहुत, it helps you to live your life peacefully,
जी
कि आपको खुद को, as I said, maintain करना, relationships आना चाहिए और सीखना चाहिए with age कि
राइट, योर थॉट्स ऑन दैट सिरिल भाई, कि फ्रेंडशिप कितना दूर तक एक शादी किसी अपने फ्रेंड की निभा सकती है, कितना दूर तक हेल्प करती है मेंटेन करने या टूटने के लिए, डिपेंड्स ऑन व्हाट एडवाइस द फ्रेंड गिव्स टू दैट पर्सन, राइट?
I think so, sir. Like I would say that a friend is also a bahu,
ओके.
and she is also so she is also got her own family. So I suppose she is giving, if she is giving good advice with maturity, which she's going through,
जी
instead of causing trouble,
जी
like, so in that way, yes, I would take the person should be able to, should be able to converse.
जी
And the Bahu should be able to say, all right, look, this is good, but in my context, which is the correct thing
जी
to do. Yeah, so she should only take step in her own context. Yes, you can talk to other people, other friends, saheliyon se baat karo, because you will lead sahelis all the time. All the friends, females and the males.
जी
The same thing with males also. We need, but उनमें से choose करना कि कौन कितनी confident है, how much can the person be trusted,
जी
and then only, like in the holy of holies, like जैसे जो होता है मंदिर के अंदर या चर्च के अंदर,
जी
you only allow people with whom you can trust in that sanctum, in that holy place, once you have trusted them a little bit,
that's more
because
important. Trust is more
yeah,
important.
that's very important.
Right,
Yeah.
but what I'm trying to bring a point here is, एक तो हो गया ये शादी का हो गया. As far as the relationship in business, Sunil bhai, so how do you maintain a friendship होती है, business भी होता है? For example, you're a friend to somebody, you have a business, right? And then a friend comes to you, and then you do the work for the friend, and obviously, do you expect to get paid, or you just say it's okay, or the friend feels I'm a friend, why should I pay him? That's also a relationship, how you try to maintain, not to mix up friendship with business. So can you just throw some light on that?
I would say that friendship and relationships and business is totally two different things.
Ji.
Aspect. Okay, friendship, you come to know, right, this person is running this and that.
Ji.
But once you have gone and accepted that, you should be able to say, all right, this is it. It's a total money business transaction.
Ji.
Friendship cannot come into it. at
Correct.
all.
But most
Because
friendship, that's true.
Yeah.
क्योंकि अक्सर फ्रेंडशिप में क्या हो रहा है, पीपल टेक फॉर ग्रांटेड कि द गाय यू आर रनिंग अ बिजनेस, ऑफ कोर्स यू हैव ओवरहेड्स टू रियली टेक केयर ऑफ. सो मैं तो अपना यार हूँ यार, मुझे क्यों बिल कर रहे हो, मुझे क्यों चार्ज कर रहे हो?
नहीं, यारी तो वहां पर है, बाहर है. But basically, once we are sitting in this office, you and me face to face, commercially
Ji.
talking, it's a total. It's a new relationship
जी
altogether.
जी. So Nina, your thought
Yeah.
on that, Nina, being you have a business, all right, a good boutique, you're running a show there. I mean, so a friend comes in there. So how would you really handle a relationship? कि charge करूँ ना करूँ, या discount दूँ ना दूँ, or the friend should have a kind of understanding. She runs a business, so I have to really be as business minded as possible. So how would you handle that relation, delicate kind of situation, you know?
He can be given some discounts, but free may, I think it will be difficult for a person who is running the show.
जी जी. नहीं,
हमें
but
कुछ डिस्काउंट मिल सकता है, आप अगर if you are selling something तो आपका cost price पे दे सकते हैं.
जी जी.
मुझे लगता है अगर उसका पैटर्न है, once maybe you can like give them a gift first time if you're there.
जी.
So अगर वो एक पैटर्न बना ले या आपसे expect करे कि every time I go I'll get some free
हाँ,
stuff.
हाँ, हाँ, हाँ.
Maybe that becomes a difficult situation.
Correct. Okay.
But once in a while it's okay. Yeah.
All right. Naren Shah, are you ready with your setup? Because I saw you trying to do some lot of wirings here and there, trying to fix the technical problem.
Yes.
You're
I'm
there?
ready.
Okay, good. So now I'm going to open up the video for you, and I'm going to bring in here. All right. So just put your thought. Nina and Cyril Bhai are talking on that. So this way, we will try to bring your thoughts into this picture. Okay. All right. Dosto, we're just going to add up one more person who's going to give his perspective in this entire episode of relationship between man and woman, between men and men, between women and women, different relationships. All right. So let's bring in also our friend here. Okay. Go ahead, Naren Bhai. Please go ahead.
So repeat the question. I'm sorry, I was just listening, Nina ji.
ओके, सास भी कभी बहू थी।
सास भी कभी
बहू थी, तो उसके बारे में बातचीत चल रही है। तो आप बताएं, आपकी ओपिनियन में मिस्टेक किसकी होती है, सास की होती है, बहू की होती है प्रॉब्लम है?
Well, मैं बोलूँगा किसी की नहीं होती.
अच्छा, तो
It's kind of taking other person your way or other person taking other way. So the reality that you have to put your shoes in somebody's, your foot in somebody's shoes. So दोनों अपनी तरीके से सही होते हैं
जी,
बट हमारा जो लेने का जो स्टाइल होता है उसके हिसाब से
जी,
हम ऐसा सोचते हैं, समझते हैं
जी,
और हमारी जो बिलीफ हुई है वर्षों से
जी,
कि भाई मैं जो बोलता हूँ वही सही है.
अच्छा,
So we have to learn how to accept the other person as they are.
बट अक्सर होता नहीं ना, अगर हो जाए तो there is no conflict there at all, right?
जो होता है वही, जैसे मैंने बताया कि हमारी जो बिलीफ हो गई है बहुत टाइम से, सुनने से, देखने से, और जैसे द टाइटल इज सास भी कहो बहुत कभी बहुत, जो सीरियल है हम देखते हैं उसमें से फिर हम थोड़ा ज्यादा नेगेटिव लर्न करते हैं जी. सो व्हाट आई डू, आई डोंट वॉच दोस सीरियल्स जी. I just stay away from this thing and I just add my thing my way by listening, learning or reading some good stuff that is, keep me updated with the right thing. Ji. So that's what my understanding. And it is hard. It is hard based on the years and time and situation, atmosphere where you live, raised, and within those group, that whatever you have achieved during so many years, if it is 15 years old person, 60 years, 70 years old person, those are the things built up during that time. And जो बोलते हैं ना कि भी आगे से चली आते हैं, हमारी आदत हो जाती है फिर. And then just भाई साहब ने कभी बताया अभी पहले कि you think that I am always right. ईगो आ गया. बहू से भी हम सीख सकते हैं, जैसे उन्होंने बताया कि बहू कैन बी एडवाइजर आल्सो. I can tell that my daughter, when I'm talking about 15-20 years ago, when she was only 16, one day I got upset and she said, okay, daddy, go ahead. She was just listening and laughing while my blood pressure was going up and up. I was screaming and raising my voice. She was laughing. I say, daddy, you done? I say, yeah, what do you mean? I say, well, okay. Okay, if you're done, I can say that. Whatever you want to say, I can listen while you are quiet. Right. While you are angry with high tone or low tone. So tell me now what you want to tell me. But so I learned from her. Right. So
Naren bhai, general question to everybody is, what is the trigger that really blows up the relationship? First, Cyril bhai, आपके opinion में, that there should be some trigger, right, that really tries to boom, explodes and into a kind of a real warfare or whatever you call it. Go ahead, Cyril bhai.
I mean,
एक second, Naren, एक second. I'm asking Cyril bhai. Cyril, James. Go ahead. James, go ahead, please.
नमस्कार नरेश भाई, नरेन भाई.
नमस्कार.
पहली बार मिल रहा हूँ आपसे मैं.
Same here. Thank you.
What blows up? I think once you break the code of trust, of the set of standards that you have put up, एक साथ उसको अगर थोड़ा सा
एक सेकंड
बोलिए.
सिर्फ भाई, आपने कहा सेट स्टैंडर्ड, किसने स्टैंडर्ड सेट किया, आपने या वाइफ ने?
वाइफ दोनों ने म्यूचुअल. ओके, अब वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट फैमिली.
ओके,
सो दोनों का जो है जो हर एक individual families is different couple has got their own different
correct,
but they've got their own code of conduct that they have to correct. कितनी दूर, how far they can take it, how back they can go, how much to respect, when will I explode, when she's gonna be disrespectful to my mother, or those sort of things. तो ये जो है अगर होता है तो